Wise and experienced. You have heard many, the funny. Now, it's time to hear the experience and the brainy. Meet Selena, Dorcas, Gifty, and Annette as they present the real Nkomo Nketenkete. Nkomo biaye sesi chin, the dead, as in takrenu assume the dead, the real Nkomo Nketenkete. Showing live this and every Sunday, 7 p.m. on Era One Radio on Facebook and on YouTube, Era One Radio and on Taibo channel. Kaise, so we see the real Nkomo Nketenkete. What brabon tete? We nyan konkonsa. We the real Nkomo Nketenkete.
So your mama Joe and mama Papa. The real Nkomo Nketenkete and Moasun egusue enyumre so yaje yakonya na ye chia obi bia yetiefo nyina ye mamo ajo kwasi adadri die na moa munim se the real Nkomo Nketenkete na Moasun egusue enyumre die eye strong kokra na yen panelist no ebi entumi ama someone who somebody the and one say omukuko programs say the yenye izu ye kwanim enti ankrofo fra na efrefre omo no mo eye programs so baby nanso enne yetia ye yenya otitinani kese pa enwumre ye ne no eba betwetwe nkomo na mefasa akonya iso na yama obia kwaba yesro se wontena ase a akonya netena ase na enwumre de nkomo no yesro yen guest anase yen osrafo a enwumre yen sa aka no eyotitani kese oboa yen ewo yen mental health me fansa dream en yaresam sa na mesi aka no na onye obia se yenra Philip ofori yentumi yebrei oye adwuma ewo Ohio Director of Nursing DON Kesepa ewo Heaven Behavior Hospital na enwumre die yetia ye ni busy schedule ni nyina mu no watumi squeeze pa ama one yen ebihia nti ora yentumi ye pacho ye ma akwaba
Ena
Sarakas minja omu enye se Mr. Ofori yentumi abenti na minja omu onso ye ma akwaba pa
That's
yes sir se wonfa wafidie ne nto Era One Radio yes sir wa se fato ho na on subscribe nso in YouTube channel na yes sir mia bell no so ketwa se de be ayi programs ahodo ayi nyina no onsa ebetumi aka yama akwa abewie yetiefo nyina nso yamamo enwumre ye chechia mo pa sister na yedim se bibia utie yen na yera kwaku nansia mudi mo anniversary ne sister Eunice ya mama aware so enwumre ye chia mo so baby amo na Mr. Ofori yentumi enwumre de wa bei ye ma won kokwa ya ye ready pa said ya on so de bae no ye betie wo asembisa ye sro men fan hye ho ubetimi a WhatsApp yen ubetimi a friend wo Facebook live ubetimi a test yen akwan hodo bebre so a wo nsembisa ubetimi e de aba na ye yi wasebisa no na ya ye ebusuan na ya dream ahaw anase ya dream till ensu hu hia ana enye sa nti anwumre ye besua dream till ho asem na ye rei wa bi mu yie yesi maami bi na okopeba okono na nipa ne ka che ne se enhyehyɛ ye wo emba ne ho no ye mienu unya ba na obebodam anase wo beko na wo de unya ba no na wo de wadwen mu te wako no say ebey mi pebi nti enye hwe enye me bodam no na me wo kra me pe na eja apei eye na drum ano owoye afi wo twen so obebodam afi awei mu eniema bebre kasa tenten no call papa no say papa na me twen se me bodam o say enya dam keke o kasa no ne niema okwa na refi ukita safo na ope na ofun yi crowd na otiem me phone ne wa hi o ni nyina edam ni bia no nti papa enyumre yesero cheche mu se nyina yeso ye yi ba na se ye dan a nti ye fa cho fa ye ko
yo me da se sister Gifty who say ka adwem apomodin ho asem a eya na perceptions na kwakoye de wo ho no who say o karkrapo you be struggling say adwem apomote o adwem yare because baby ye fi no ne adwen a ye wo fa ho nti no eya na ye ka ho asem a na aye kana kakra enti no memebota nyina na say one, you be man for what it is, right? At the cry, and at two, let's lighten it up enough for it to make it easier to have a conversation about it. And you know, me and the change be a money, yes, you who be sa, you lighten it up. Now, you mean come once. There be a stigma, hold dry your wafer honor, a bit me a few honor. Now, make kind of sound, make a shock, I could say, example, your my, no crack, or catch us over them. But baby, if you know, you can say, Obi wa adwumu yare ane de akwakosi edambo. But adwuma pomuden ho asem, different from adwumu yare ho asem. And different from edambo. And as I said, edambo ka ho. Your friend edambo, right? E ka ho. E ka yare no ho. But it's not necessarily even mental health. And the other no, I want to spread it beyond the illnesses to the health. Apomuden ho asem. Example, Oko health fair. Yeah, be a friend of primary and secondary prevention. Yeah, health and home education. Who's a illnesses necessarily? Anything so you exercise, you did you and pepi centered around these things, right? Into a pomudin wasem nieka. So na me person mental health and also no. Yan no apomudin wasem versus specific in the area where I no. You bet make a ho asem de but yenti ase say obi betimi awo ho no oni adwuma pomuden but not necessarily so adwumu yare to the moment face has na bra ye ko anim no you betimi raise your man kakra de aba.
Wow. Ena de enya asem ketu enti abusia for ye hwe adwumu tew e ho asem so apomuden a yenya ewo ya adwen eye sonko kra sense ebia ye ka adwen mu yare e ho asem abusiafo ene de yesremo se won Facebook ka wo ye ho frɛ unua na obia eme afidie no na we ye enkwasem ankasa yo ene na sister Dorcas say na wo asembisa bi wo honom a ode ebema doctor pato manenko.
Yeah, me that's sister Gifty doctor so ye da was pa say ye frɛ wo na wagibre say ne woni ye mbedi nkomo ye tiefo ya hyembo say de biara da kwese da dura ye bebo moden ya say ye beba na enu odi nkomo ene de da pono so nie adwen a ye pese eye fit with your brain fitness what you man ne ye di ne de ene nya say wo ye slim wo so na wo de be ye slim na mo adwen na ye da wuti mu no ye pese ye hu kwan a ye befa so a ye be ma adwen no so ate akọ enu nti na na ye tie ye yi a ye nya doctor we ntem obetire na me de a edi kan a mebisa doctor ne say ya ti se apomo adwen mu apomoden no ho asem no bebre na to da na nka eye me se wote a na ne sebi asa ne na obi eyi kakra se ya de se de yet no sa na tie de a se de sister Gifty e kan ye no ye ti fie ya nka se ye fie ni ye mei e to da ye mma memen minim de na me de otimi ye so moody abusua no obi anka no obi anya ne hwe je say enso waye moody it take a long time and sana what to me a journey home kakra even a welcome ni nua ba akopa oni edi agro no na ya ne ha me kakra esan say ya ti adwemu how asem adwemu titi asem ena nyanya doctor o head be bisa ne say san ne mani bi woni o mother sorry na oba na ye mudi bisa say den ne ha na o se bibia ha no den ne ha no bibia ha no nso tumi say enye sa na oba wo no no o tie a eya na eye bibia ye ka ne say na dwene mu no onye fit that day ana say ye bibia wo say yetumi hwe ko atire atumi ba sa most often anyway nti no doctor yan ka ne say me hwe no bibi ana say bia eye normal
yo mummy and fini say ye fafi emofra mu edeba adolescents hono edeko ye mpani fie so a mekan say ensakraye ba at any point in time. Enti ubo so bi odu ma osha no enipedi onyi na afede wababa ye kasa polo, right? Obu onso osha no na ne kasa wa but onyi na afede wababa edi Koma say your friend ADHD some of these hyperactivity conditions, right? It'll be on my hand here easily, no because we say we'll put them in the box. But if we give them time to grow, sometimes they grow out of it. Okay. 82 sister question no. Ane your abofra our number na say my no. Sometimes crapo ye mu. And yet be no sorry now feeling the same way. And so nenya bibia so na how in particular. Ebi wordom so now there may be a stress a bi happen like BBAC how kakra. But enya dia a bro so sa yet it affects your mood. Example, esa say you so our friend to me you so like their area of example. Yen fa say old school and social beba, right? Preparedness level towards the exam no in the horse a bit me affecting the mood. E bi so na new game bi abaso ope game ni bi wakache ma dada ma akache so even talk one make sure no this is also endra so kache da so ko check when ma ana da confere na so there be entimi nyama say enti no bibi affected because on na yonkofo nyina ebo online nti sisi no ontimi nkobo ha no ubisa ne say den na ha na ofili say wakache odada say opegem na mo akache say onyama no onim say ne ma me wa obeyama no on person say obemo afili bad na so betete wo o kodwe den ne ha o pepacho mi okay bibi aha me nanso no na bibi so ha no oh ebetimi so aba ne so say na dadafo bi na one ne ntemu eye pa dan say no ne nkasa say the first pa na almost it edi ninya the may feel say me catch wa say be ede no betima ya fa ho nti ade nti na say be catch enti me ka kwa kwesi say nyoma bi wo hodoma underlining causes bi wo hodoma it affects our mood anything that we can say mental health na apomode no who's at this point on yare and so on tiapo you know every the pa me yare so me tiapo me dey na say sika say coffee man the type
anya me mani nyina
oh was it be ada be mood necessary but me more me cash up number send the about a mood investor oh and no say our hodom you know those things affect your mood yet you are not ill anything that you be make say my this you man say me share no and I'm person me center no on health versus the illness necessarily because yes na ye nyamunti ase ne papa.
Wow.
The question mo kakra be man.
Yo doctor
that's pa doctor na ene na che say mood swings ni na ye obi o so we dey empanifo ni edi nkomo you wa utimu say eda bi ohonoma agro pese ekoso na obeyi ntiase ade bechi na papa ya no free ha kodru a Ono so yare on tiapo. What you say? Ni nyina eka ho bi ebusuafo eduru bre bi a esese ye man ye ho time. Obi oho obeka ho asem. So said de na Dr. Ucheche mi ebi mu pekasa. Nti obi oho asem ne ha no obeka akire. Obi nso oho a ontimi nka eho asem. Nti ese ye hu ye mma no ana nipa a ye ni omo edili no. Se wukuna hu sene osite. Se woyira hu sene osite. Se mofra ka mo ho a hu sene ono osite. Se adwuma mu na wo a obi oho a anopa no hu na ukodu adwuma ma utimi se nipa ewa mu na. Bibi ha no ewo ni mu. Ebi on person ono obeka ho asem. Na we yaba, are you okay? Are you okay? And also fam ho ben. So enti sometimes no esese sene awucheche mi yema nipa no sometime to maybe get over it. And anya sa esa say
Sister Gifty, mama Mr. Dr. Semkakra. Doctor se etwa so ekwa animu a entumi nha adwen na de nti e me bi sa we ni. Fa ne se we dem me be on tesa de but ye din komo de. Fa ne se me be ayedin bia na ope bibi te se de wo kan ne na fofo hye we nti wo pe bi. Entumi man some self esteem bi say na fofo ni nyina mu no omo wo we minibi. And it's a time be look down upon himself. Sana at the hawa bana. At was so qua. Yenim say you need the strings in the a mood that you to me burn once in a while. But any instance so be also say at what was what.
Medase for the lead question. It was so said to us. It was so I would be brave. And you know, say a tie is here. After they do baby, no, they may come up with depression. And this week, for SDA for Mutie, my publisher, so only Adventist, only SDA near, member background, I can't wait to appreciate the American. Next about school, no, I hear Bible edition on Saturdays and the past, I divine. Now, about depression, some challenges we go through with our mood near the right, okay. And to those say, BBC, you deal with it, you move on. Baby, Master say na people are trying to bring in so many examples from the Bible, challenges don't go through and relate it to depression. And to me, why there's no worrying, and there's no depression, and there's no obinswa or like ninja, right? Sad. And there's no sadness, there's no worrying, and there's no depression. It's example now you use now no mama fair no. Maybe busa man or enya mame meraho menye depressed. Okay. It's no abra meraho ye no etwaso mesape we ye enya mame. So now I'm beginning to see myself to be different from my colleagues, no. Then I become worried. Right? Okay. It's no some me di bibi hu ya no. Yes, me depressed. And but once there's graduation at air course. Oh, and you know, almost after the air course, now be do baby no number who say, oh, my faithful monument kwa media de be matomo, and I'm not giving any other reason why I should be satisfied with where I am. It's a bright air course, no, then it may lead to depression. Oh, and after the graduation, okay. I don't know what answer na self-esteem issue no. Enti efina baso ani yedi. Say Jordan release mpaboa foforo. Na say ma fefo nyina obi. Na be every year after year bia no menya Jordan ni bia. Ebedu bibi no we are living in a materialistic world. Ye ti wiase a ye de afade ne ahokade ana ye di susu ogina pen awo. Enti no say me to me share the abasuni bia, then it gets to a point where I feel say me muno me ndi musa. Is what I say. Hey, to answer your question, no, a bit may lead to depression, a bit may lead to self-esteem issues, certain situations, and so bit may lead to anxiety. Oh, and the ever says me opia me yem tai sheme, makuma tabo me peri. asembia tai hamia me patient back be say I'm a worrying warrior just a tembia no dia oh as a worrying warrior no na tembia no di no then it gets to a point after you start to have generalized anxiety like tembia no na we anxious and no symptoms e wo honom enti to answer your question no ane some of these things kakra a bit made the demo e dey asem.
Okay, Doctor Medase.
That's
Message to us be say obi dey you think be about this me kind but before they me me dey no one some a wo kan anxiety no so ma yen hwe wa ha nipa bia ye anxious ana say you will be more high dey and and say with the experiences no enema yes sir.
Okay, with anxiety, depression, yes, that's no. You move back. Okay, say you nyina sebe use the word yabondam, right?
Yeah.
That word there will be comfortable with, but we need good cue and be a the best substitute. You nyina wa adwumu apomodem ho ase, right? And you know you'll be a friend of trait versus illness. Say you war traits ni bi. Once again, but you enye susu so you will be a shase yes a bit now may make a symptom of an illness but BBC and Africa dead more into question they say anxiety ni bi and obia wo certain level of anxiety but how I will manage no and money escalating cost rupee and also say best maybe ASL. It's on the average, you should be operating between 4 and 6. If we are using the range 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, right? SO between 4 and 6. And so 4 and 6 are okay. So okay, cap about 1, 0 now you're depressed. Okay, cap 9, 10, also I know I'm very anxious. And when you also go to like 7, situational. Being to them, and I say, me anxious, number 7, 8 manageable. I can control and bring it down. Mind me, I control now for the cost more. So also the depression sometimes we have bouts of depression. And when you're depressed for a long time, but a bub. Oh, it's a bub must say do now. Now for the now after the assembly over. Intina, I was said, it's me some of these things in your munti as now yet me prepare.
Yeah, that's how me that.
Answer now be read you comments no. Near Doctor Kane express say yenya kwenya say ya awofo no ye wa asudie. Esan say da bia wo baba wo nchen ene mi hia we ebi ni ho echina mi hia we ebi ni ho adechia da bia na say negative side na sebe yenya na ye kope ohaw no abre ye mofra no so ye de enyi Ghana na ye ntumi ene ya wofo enya negotiation anase ye ntumi enya nkitaho bi ewo omu nya nchechemu bi a ema so eno ane se
ebi ni ho
nipewe osibi ni ho denti na ebi ni ho so ye ntu awoka ana da bia wo sori akwa adwuma no sika na we so esese yetimi ene mofra no yaka communication ho asem what happen yetimi chiechire omumu die nti a ebia enne no minya ma but yentimi en compromise say that could be wo ho ana school be sha ase efe say akora na fufuo nyina enya empaboamo no no nsu benya bi so esan say build self esteem le boom mo so timi ekwa animu bi nti yesua de ebusuafo yi na ye ho aduru se say de yesi adwen mu tew ana doctor I will say en kan say
adwuma
apomodin eho asem na ye ken nti ye ken no ye fire de na ye nso ye boa ama mofra no nso etumi enya adwuma apomodin no menya anigye de esua de no opie krampo a ama wenya a how be so because you're saying kakra and a bottle ene na waye mudi ochna na kakra ho na eto aso na afi ekodru baby a ye ho hwe a enyi yi. Okay.
Gift me that say everything for said yes, it's a gift the fire no. Mama so men fan funny say said the doctor actually mo say you mun be no ye won ye man kiti bi we mu a etumi lead to adwin mu a etwato just potentials bi we mu a wan hwe ya na nneema bi build on it a etumi ma wunya adwin mu how anxiety na make am asem no asen ba bio me dey me wo bi men kan say menya shy person and so catch say me ya de onipa mu at once na wa ha me e san say aya na de hu kakra bi abehye me mu enonti doctor am ye hu say nipa bia wo at least ayi kakra bi won anxiety say ye manom no ye ma on program bi anase bi ye wo bi a wotumi di overcome no say anase be no koye be pushin koye na koye ba ko na koye minu a ebekọ eno no is it a good way say what the baker say what the boy will be am an overcome any who be a woman one.
Okay. Mami shas say obia wo be a ni hu ewo. Obu on mo ka so nko ye nipa dodo mu ade yo a o ha no kra. Sa no no pe no. Obu on so a o ka say oh e bi the recital like ko ka say onipa mu o ye okay. But onko ye like a walk and I say ye no onji ne 90 ni on difference no.
Okay.
So different situation will present different level of anxieties to different people. Okay. How to overcome anxiety? We say face your fear, right? And also with me a share at the corner who was so no. Now wait me overcome it. But the part of men could draw bonnet and from Kushi, next I don't know you out when you also review, right? It is a obiwo anxiety about stage presentation and I say the padudu ma de you are. And shall see and fanunko jina come meet asset. What am I say? We come meet here, baby kakaka, ya na kwahwe for a year. And also say Pentecost conversion, Easter conversion. No, one man could Johnson Caucus of 23. One man is John 10:30. Oh, as a whole for cinema na ye di on to.
Yeah.
It is there they make us say yen sha se kakra. It is a Friday you may ehie mu aye ya na one man na baso. Make us say youth camp this year in Zoom dinti. Me kwe we no wa se na so mo bompa. But uncle, do I have to turn on my camera? But uncle, do I say, you are praying. If you turn on your camera, everybody else have closed their eyes because we are praying. So, but if you are not even comfortable, don't turn on your camera. Would you bet me turning off? Then you get them on the stage. But you preoccupy no case on devotion. And you'll be in throughout the whole period. No anxiety more. See, the mechanic say you face your fear, but kakra, then you start getting over it. And yes, they are we trash will be good.
Doctor, yeah, that's a pass. Sister Doctors, ube to me, I can kind yeah text message now.
Message, you know. Yeah, menya mienu ewe hey. First one the elengi the oka first one no. And then the you said doctor said say area na say yes wo shase no e introduction no kan. Nipa kro mienu nipa kro ne say the okwa say ma no ebo mema na timu odin a aya na wuntumi na se na krakacho na ayibi na eno ade a adwemu how eba na ye tatu mienu ni nipa krono every hold on Juliet, sorry. Okay, Sister Juliet or Denver na sem ode aba ne se ni kunu ekofa no free Ghana e de ne bae na one be ma no Ghana no. Sister Juliet man kan nyina obetumi afre na waka we go bro for doso o se one ni kunu wo Ghana na ni kunu akoma ha no kakra na onim se normal kakra na ne bofu na papa no de ne ba ha yi no wa mpese obeye adwuma eno ntitem bia ofie na ohwe nkora no but se ofire adwuma ba na se oni fie a otimi hwe no otimi kura bo ba no ne butumi fusa na nansen mu no ose nansen mu ne ba no ode ne ko ose they know what say COVID time no ode ne ba no ekọ summer at the school said the very active kakra ya na dano akra ne teacher efre no ene di nkomo bro mo bedru fie no na be ma no efri adwuma aba be ma ne bufu ye se ba no efri fie en obetene fie cha afi na ba no ba fa wa mana nkasa hwa na oyi ma no na enu akiri no na ne man ka chen se daddy ene teacher frɛ mama ene ne di nkomo tenten nti be ma ne ba se on explain no one explain because wa ma ne chance krampo na ode ntokwa ehia no na sem ne se enche na ne kunu na gu afu ama enya nsusu so ne ba no so san se school mu ho na okoye no ma me ne ka se ne ba na sesa e wo school mu ho enu nti obi se papa no abufuo na e wo no so ana mentally oyare
some form of a buffo mental condition. And there are different conditions related to a buffo, right? And yes, some form of a buffo mental condition. They hear me. I was say papa no ready to one accept to say he has a problem and two seek treatment. Once they say a photo and sacred nipajes and social. Sometimes I say we want to protect the abuser. Oh, make no, be buy a cramenye, you mother, Naseme Koyenes, assembly tuna, Namede Fahen, Ghana for Becas a bit more than your coffee me fee Ghana, and I am Mamma Achimukuna too. Your butter and a cell person, your chuknutu. But Obota and so bet me a pemwa ama Berman. Obota and also say, one so ubet my safe. Now, Oman so I safe in the environment. Not doing so no, Oman so eating up for me here over school, anyone brim. This is what happens. Abusers, always want to have a superior level over the one that is the victim. It's part of what happens. Oh, it's a female. Therefore, financially, you depend on them.
Yeah.
And they also say, "Me jano hono my hand fan me walk." Right? And that control no emotionally you depend on them because you have to resort to that same abuse and there are so many forms of abuse and I would say none of it should be entertained, right? I like to talk about abuse also in a context because what may be deemed as abuse in the American society, necessarily may not be an abuse in the Ghanaian society. So, a bit more enemy or once I say abuse by abuse. But yes, say many anti-doctors, Nkomo bi. Now say meka anti-doctors who wait once a month. Hano as much as nene ba ne kasa na meka ne wait once. That is why I say all of this has to be placed in context, right?
Yeah.
But to the level of where dear and any context. And yet, okay. And anger management classes in the quest of seeking help for the man, say beya or better CNT, say futu and sakana, Jason social. It is difficult to say it that way, but that is the truth. So well, BBM criminal, no one who said to me be so essay now. On you seeking help. What did I say? And sometimes it has to get to that level. It's unfortunate, but yes. Say beya one casa subenya wapum, the no subenya more, no more friends, so it's my living in a safe environment. Yet, yes, also say some of these things, so it's you feeling no, and yes, you saw so more friends or more performance. Who say about Freebie, a do purpose will be the great and and may extend the council to a more fry, they are being abused at school or in the community. Who was a bedroom baby, none the great in Koye. Obey ya won't say. Ebi abofrebi oni ni dia go mantemu ono atunemi esi ne so. Nti that child is not stable mentally. Ebi na school mu and obia to near so. Therefore, Emma Abofrano any stable mentally does not feel comfortable at school. Yet they back to this context of Mameno's assembly. The apostle of feeling in also no. Emma Bofrano edi who ya say, I didn't see a change, ya me mamma tete. I didn't tell me me papa ebo me mamma, right? It's in the side of how now all common no. Emma oko school campo na dream any classroom no into intimi mani issue there. Ne nyina no ewo nsunsu aso ewo fie no so nti mesre se obepe emboa ama papa no ene abusua.
Okay.
Wow. Doctor, ene de ye da wase pa ebusuafo yesro so question bi a men fan hye ho we de odiyefo kese na wabe you enti no so wasem bisa na wan fra eche wo frame me a nya de amenya anu ya bro enti yesro wobetimi attest yen wobetimi afren e wo 2402802633 yen WhatsApp number non so e 510-931-0946 ye be kwa kwaje nkrato na yaba na yeba ye beto us.
They are four women. They are beautiful with brains. They are eloquent, decent, wise, and experienced. You have heard many, the funny. Now it's time to hear the experience and the brainy. Meet Selena, Dorcas, Gifty, and Annette as they present the real Nkomo Nketenkete. They are four women. They are beautiful with brains. They are eloquent, decent, wise, and experienced. You have heard many, the funny. Now it's time to hear the experience and the brainy. Meet Selena, Dorcas, Gifty, and Annette as they present the real Nkomo Nketenkete. Nkomo biaye sesichi, the dead, asentake nuasu, the dead. The real Nkomo Nketenkete. Showing live.
Say, yes, one I'm attending, yes, more benyasa for Era One Radio.
They are four women. They are beautiful with brains. They are eloquent, decent, wise, and experienced. You have heard many, the funny. Now it's time to hear the experience and the brainy. Meet Selena, Dorcas, Gifty, and Annette as they present the real Nkomo Nketenkete. Nkomo biaye sesichi, the dead, asentake nuasu, the dead, the real Nkomo Nketenkete. Showing live this and every Sunday, 7 p.m. on Era One Radio on Facebook and on YouTube, Era One Radio and on Taibo channel. Kaise, so we see the real Nkomo Nketenkete. What prabontete? We nyan konkonsa. We the real Nkomo Nketenkete.
Say ye a jumasem, say ye a wadisem, say yan kratasem, say your matitier, yan kadian,
They are four women. They are beautiful with brains. They are eloquent, decent, wise, and experienced. You have heard many, the funny. Now it's time to hear the experience and the brainy. Meet Selena, Dorcas, Gifty, and Annette as
that's our goal. Say yen community a woman no emu bejo yen fie mu emu bejo ye fie mu jo a asori mu bejo ene asumdue ebeba bebia pacho yen body say ebi wo ho bi ma obetime de atoso amayen
say no the free okay no I'm say I repeating on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay that's fine.
All right. Momamin Kabibi Kaka. A bit of Sister Selena comment, actually, a bit of anxiety is good, right? So, and yes, I'm only serious towards certain things. And you find say, but I'm find the lightest one. Maybe program so this is my first time. Member so that me name CCN. Therefore, if I'm a bit anxious about how I may go about program me comfort level to say audience to say oh mama ni on bedi dwuma they no me comfortable with that level of anxiety no okay healthy because it helps me to prepare, right? So the measure say me kind no I like to add some sense of humor to mental health education because and yes sir me who know are serious there be but esan say how serious it is, what the sa posture na ka ho asema na tension bi wo and sometimes we throw in jokes kakra here and there man lighting it up yetimi e follow on the measure no okay say host and also say me panelists obi wo issue with that I may not even know until we say me ye ni no I watch the faces. It is a make you say facial expression in affirmation quickly na say me na meet me adjust it. A bit of anxiety in doing all of this me for exam I'm a bit anxious about the exam it is okay because I'm all prepared so to relax now I don't care the matter will care about you.
I know.
Having a bit of anxiety towards certain things is healthy. It's okay. But where it gets to the point, after the ultimate managing, affected the then it's an issue. Typical exam, I have a bit of anxiety about it. But since they might so anxious, I can't sit still to study the material, prepare for the exam, and even sit in the examination room after the message also not the machine you both from then we have a problem.
Yeah, it's messy. Yo, doctor, and see, the old train him say, Eja, yeah, try say, yeah, no man can try it, yeah, quadjim. None is some may walk in your quiet, so the answer, but you go swear. And then mentally, no exercise, very sir, and you to me, yeah, I my in mind and I am healthy.
Okay, so first of all, physical exercises nankasa so a mentally. And I don't like to go into too much of the science behind it and all of that because I had my rebino, right? And mechanically as a physical, yeah, exercises are a boy mentally. Secondly, spending time with nature, a boy empire.
Hey, vacation, doctor, we did not hear mammy, as not much was
on car vacation while I was in nature.
Vacation, some bread for you. Some may be quite easy to see and granny because school. Oh, yeah, one son and crana school, I said, not stress, Nancy, not up as a
class. Vacations, it gives you different atmosphere, different yes, I subscribe to that too. But to say going for nature walk, Mr. Osese, I'm tell who no. Now or they are too honum. I really admire that. Last year, me tried with this year they went to me. But very good. Anytime you get to spend with nature, very good. Who's a bra? What's on that and no man no entrepreneur, or more esuno. It strike you differently. A bra would nam in near the moon. Though it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I can real much. But them near the moon now, I feel it differently. No. Emotionally, it affects you. Like it helps you emotionally, right? And my mind in that settle into no year. The next thing also you're reading. And can baby a fee. See a discuss book, Mukra, Besha, Mommy, reading a idea because as we do so, that we exercise our minds, it opens us to different things, and my stay active, right? And then about different board games also. Board games in the movie require chess but right? It's all of these board games, reading, exercising, and then time with nature. Of course, vacations, and as I said, taking a break from our normal routine. And so vacations, it doesn't have to be something board game, kakra bi a obetumi bia no so wontimi nye na hwe kra na wo de genet na fie ne da eboa no nkwa kra so but who's what na fie na the work environment has changed but the house environment, you're just about the same.
The same.
Sometimes come from me, man, crowd door. So I think what I say so clean if you know. It's really no so stress level now be different. But at least put me fee echo baby for sure. Who are your code do baby? Aqua shedding chair weekend be a year different. Oh, a boy.
Yeah, that's the doctor.
Wow. And you ready? Yeah, better was pa. Na question back once. Rana odi maybe make who asem kakra, but say lady no yes ye mema no ye ne mema in tema se mem say yesu no na ye ma me ne papa mo ko ane enti ase but say ya ate
Thank you. What kind of say me Baker? Maybe I had a baker. So who said I before me no kwa a real so who said then they see anajo.
And we say for yeah wondru.
So I actually that's the man in the pocket where we are saying I do then the course.
True. Ye pushi e me mani bebre da bia mitie me da bia maha ohun ma asumdwe mmafie enti no sa na wo ka se ebi wo ha e build na fe be kakra no na aye yare kese anasa akwa depression na bibisa me patwe no so no obeka eho asem kakra se
yo say ye dey etim dodo na Christopher enti ma menka say anything the Bible ka say me emfa ye ho nka me ye ho because Bible nim die enti a oka asa any susu aso ahodo a enya ewo ye so now see the ba scientifically and I say adwuma pomude ho asem I'm starting with the science behind the kakra bi as I said typically Adam person me call science in mupi but once a vessel dilation and a bema ho sorry right it's in the abanisa anytime there's vessel dilation or pressure no run higher okay into no the vessels in the maybe okay into abanisa na say and to me anya the say ye na nkoda din a etu ankotwe the say twe a bon say there's that rush that happens and to say ban say e basa na eno no be wie next time o se ni tie ne ya no because ntimi asettle na yare ama no oh it's you know e ban say na mumwa na ntimi nya ya
wait there e was now for enya once a week as every day okay yeah man
the other thing is that maybe I don't also psychologically do I prepare assisi bibia bi woni twuma you ready or do cost rubber oh na ma ne kasa asiso sa na say no no answer na about the fact is say safi the talk so then the questions in the chat here to come say hey na day na me afi the person be yi na se bi o menye be ma enough man na so say me hu nya na kono bi wa na so say o obi eka komode bi che no nti na sisi o nti ma e de adwendwe bebre ba nti e ba afi the be lead you on then tend to trust issues then it tend to all these you know it gets to where even sexual abuse comes in, right? Depriving the spouse of it for reasonable amount of time. And all of that, you know, now for the our moon says so when Uncle Bo White or a playwright or Ghana. No Joy FM and no panel time talk a few minutes. Okay. So me who a ibia or Troy say if there is good sex in marriage, any other problem can be taken care of.
good
So no hoduma they can you event me aka ho asem.
It's true.
Because them no coffee ma o dey ebet me aso. Say mo friend na titi e bet me aka. They can bia. But say no ni hoduma nyina so na day. But I will also say so say aware enyina enagwa so. Because a bedroom pempe so bia ye nipa no cannot be the priority at the time. But yen do wo
Wow. Doctor, that was say. Ebusian for ye ho draw. Me febia to me botom also efa wode. Na ye koso astrel se wo asembisa na wo mwa bi enwure ye ka ho asema. Ment na ho na emfa nhye wo nko an ho. Astrel se ubetumi afre, ubetumi ateste. Ubetumi send a message. Bibia ye nsa be kana fe wa join the conversation.
Mr. Doctor, where the me personal issue kakra. Me ba krom ha adwuma ba ko a mani gye ho. Bia na eno na me di kan nya ye say woni dementia for ebeye adwuma. Eno nti amama sua ehho nsem bebre. Fi say ye we krom no no kwase ni me de mama ha kana na menim say adwemu yare because ni enim say na nanom de omadwene asa ye say nkoda. Sa na ye ka no. Say na sorry na the chance say aduane edi na binum active. In fact me ba ha pa no amfa na me nya adesua wo ho say dementia Alzheimer mental illness bebre na ma me nya passion bi to work with them nipa me nya no ne ye adwuma no na oye attorney kese pa na me hwe ne dem mu abodin ne niema na enne sa ayina to no na ene ma me nya passion say me sua more about this the be me go say me kwa koye sa big ayisa o Ghana na masem ne say passion amanya yi ebetime nya me sunsunsanso bi da ahye bi na because ana me was fierce no the ntia make sa ne say the more ye bibi no na say wo ya ye say wo minnim de because minnim bia thank you minnim teacher ni bia no ochra de obechem deaf no munyin ya fa chire papa ka sa no kro say obetime ka sa kro no yes sir ma say business say abusa na yasem na America aha nti masem bisa ne say the more woni sankrofo we eye adwuma no etimi nya wo so nsunsanso adwene mu ana
okay me ya no but according to say the other man focus so psych doctors na ya no more acting like psych patients sorry amaro ya keka ma atuto emu bitrimu nti no there are certain areas that we don't even want to work at, right? The dikai sai yarewa wenum nya yare a esai.
Okay.
What I say enya yare esai. Enti say the obi enya covid mpo na oye no ho adwuma betimi enya. Enti say the obi ewo hepatitis na ne panie awo ana so say what transfer one way or the other e dey amount. Enti say. But this is what happens. What's the way I behave, our environment affects how we behave. Into the environment, be our woman, baby, obey, to be our film, or the benny, wanted to any I didn't know. And Yansu so how I will behave. So, and you say, I've worked inside for maybe example 10 years. And it's in a moment, I share differently from the average person. And only me here be because of my experience in the way I'm not be related very different. Yes, so Jan or I said Nkomo There be a okay. Anna Alzheimer's need dementia, dear no. Oh no, more year you man, Emma wunya Alzheimer's or dementia if you are not predisposed to it genetically or whatever it is, right? And yes, or no more year you maintain the Benya census as well. But it's the age more of school for the deaf now. I sign language. I can't honor. Before said that is also another form of communication. Therefore, they use the environment, and a man yes, sir.
And then you feeling more comfortable.
Talking about environmental, wouldn't say so. What Shannon Swan, who are you mumpoa? Sometimes, okay, sir, that's a year either passionate or angry about an issue. A tree be free.
Oh yeah,
that's how you used to. Right.
Yeah, why is no problem with the tree?
Oh, and and way into you go to that. And in especially in our field, there be insight. And you can medical for more rest they say. in terms of that.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, doctor, that's for said the doctor can no and into the way you ye na ensign Emma wunye bi dache na obeka say wadwemu ebeye basa ye mo nyame mpa na said doctor can no my exercise ye brain no yen kan ye book ahodo no ye ludi unye free time abobi dey hard yen say tension e wo krom ha no Emma wunya time kra ni agro eno ne ye so kese a ye te ho e wo ha e may nya time e ni agro en mo ye ludu yi em to ye worry ye dami bi ene nema me question I try to name say bre na so doctor ye may video games ya omo hwe e benya so bi wo mo so da che o ma dwene mo ada
it was so baby. One, even physical health and yep my answer because 2 reasons me for 2 pair bako sedentary lifestyle or tefako and a chips in this in chain. It's also said they are so into the game in you almost 10 years they are near healthier or into or snacks or pekino dinner or pekino dinner right and one and no and yet and I say video games so they get so much into it and they are not able to exercise and stuff like that into physical muscles use it or lose it then they start to lose it now we're now for the 1 pound 2 pound there who's all getting easy who lose an headache.
Yeah.
Apart from that, so the screen time, and there's a lot of stimulation from playing the game and watching and all of that. The boy couple yes or Osaka Sahu. I said, my boy, now on your O'Shea, we say,
I said no, kasa say.
Because it's a lot of stimulation. They want to get into the action. Into the stimulation after they play into the night of that mean that because their mind is all over this place all of that
always busy
into and as to even how well they are with all this then it comes to the self-esteem issue I can't earlier. Then they start to feel like, oh, they're not good enough. There's also a lot of bullying that goes on in that space.
yeah
that is not what I'm saying, but everything in moderation is good. Now we're no closer to bedtime also. And he rationalizes and the money now.
yeah that's
wow, what a night, what an evening. Doctor, wait there, just say I'm about now. Your questions, nene, one year there no, say a time in this then so ebusia for ye who drew near ye can say ye pese ye ya dream no ye healthy. Doctor, so go no.
No. That's simple.
Yeah, yes, so ye pese ye healthy because ya intimi anye healthy wo fie maame yare ana papa yare a emofra yi bi yare a e de ohaw kese e na ebre ebusua no yesi ujai de wo ya unya adaje yenya bre ebusuafo yenya nkoyo ebi mu pese omoko Ghana e de yenya nkoyo enti no ye take it time ye say bre board games ya ye ken ludu pa ye chiwade de ede fe pewuro na wo bo ho mode na wo re
Obanum so ka ko ba
aha enya asem ketwa ni nyina e release stress so serious yenton e free but you have to create the time ye ni may ni e ko na ye ba family walks mo pia said yen visit about no it just gives you a different environment some benya conversation where they way shane them and way shane them yenya dan bebre ama na busunti we need to create some time to spend it and ye making good use of our time enti enyumre die ye de mu besi ha na nyame ya adom a dasene ye besan ehia doctor ye gina era 1 etiefo nyina ene yen CEO anemu na ya dawase na ya kase onyame nhyira na wadwen mu pɔ a wode serve yen community no erade emmoama no entre na enkoso na enim sɛ me fie dwo a na dokas fie dwo na obi a fie mu dwo a yenina nso yebenya asomdwe nti abusuafo ye si ha chia mo pii
Kedamase.
They are four women. They are beautiful with brains. They are beautiful with brains. They are eloquent, decent, wise and experienced. You have heard many. The funny. Now it's time to hear the experience and the brainy. Meet Selena, Dorcas, Gifty, and Annette as they present the real Nkomo Nketenkete. Nkomo biaye sesi chin. As in takrenu assume the the real Nkomo Nketenkete. Showing live this and every Sunday, 7 p.m. on Era One Radio on Facebook and on YouTube, Era One Radio and on Taibo channel. Kaise, so we see the real Nkomo Nketenkete. What brabon tete? We nyan konkonsa. We the real Nkomo Nketenkete.